since you two have been flirting with each other all night, I'm thinking if he says it, you say it. How about that? Gentleman's agreement?
Fine.
Oh, okay, there we go. John, go ahead.
Ladies first.
11.
Really? Only 11, really?
Do you think I ran through?
No, I'm just, you know, it sounds low. Mine's like 250.
250.
So body count matters to you when it comes to a woman?
Yes.
So, but it's okay for you to have a high body count.
Yeah, kind of like it doesn't, you don't
then
care.
Your opinion is bullshit.
No.
Okay,
It's the
let's
same
pause
thing.
it here for a second. So you were surprised that she said 11, but I have to be honest, I know I'm a bit of a relic, but she's 21. Like 11 still sounds high to me at 21. Like what are these girls doing in college?
She doesn't even go to college anymore. She lives out in the sticks in some like, you know, hillbilly area she talked about. But yeah, you know, it's like modern women, they don't just seem to get the simple fact that like guys, we typically like girls who are the opposite of us. Like, you know, we want the soft to our hard. You know, if we go sleep around a bunch, whatever, but we definitely don't want a girl who sleeps around. And it's okay. Like when we make that comparison, so we are allowed to do something, but they're not, right? They get mad, but it's never them getting mad when they're like, well, I want to be, I want a rich man. Like, okay, well, how much money are you bringing to the table?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you are expecting this of me with body count. So then how much money are you bringing to the table? Are you making $200,000 a year, 300, 400, 500 for their dream guy?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So again, it's like I said, I'm not trying to sound like one of these internet nerds. He's like, you know, these dudes that get on the internet and cry and stuff. That's just not me. But all I am saying is like, when you look at what they're talking about, and then this clip actually is going viral of me and you right now on my Instagram. When I say like they want totalitarianism, I'm not crazy. Like I said that before when we were on with, you know, the last time we were on together in January. And I said they want totalitarianism. They want to go out, party whenever they want to party. They want you to pay for it. They want you staying at home, being a good little boy, waiting for them while they're partying. You can't say anything about girls' night out. You can't say anything about girls' trip to Mexico. So they just want totalitarianism over men. And guys are just like, no, I have a backbone. I'm not going to tolerate this. You know, even the guys going the MGTOW and the black pill, the guys who are just walking away from women entirely. Like these chicks got to get their acts together because, I mean, you know, no man is rushing out to save an insufferable woman with a bad attitude. You know what I mean? And the streets are cold. Like these girls are like, the future is real when they're saying like projections of being single and people being alone, dying alone and stuff. Like that's not something I want, man or woman. I don't think anybody wants that, but that's the path they're heading down.
Yeah, we showed a video the other day that was very sad of a woman who was crying. You may have seen it. It went viral on TikTok. Where was it? I think it was a TikTok video, but it went viral on Twitter, actually. I don't have a TikTok. So, and it was her really crying and at 36, and she had been divorced, and, you know, her fertility was not good. And it was sad, but I showed it because I was like, you know, you guys need to wake up. Like you have a growing population of really depressed, anxious, unhappy women. And there are reasons why, you know, because of the decisions they're making and what they're being spoon-fed. It's interesting, though. What you just said bleeds nicely into a clip about preferences. And then I'll give you my thoughts on something else you said before. But let's play number 9, Deli.
6 foot, you're 5'2".
Okay.
Well, you can, and the thing
That's still my preference.
But body. Well, it's men's preference.
It's men's preference for the low body count.
It's a stupid preference that.
See, it's only stupid because you don't understand it, and it doesn't serve you. That's why you're very self-centered in the way you view things.
How does it serve you having a nice, clean?
What's interesting is that this set of like, I have preferences, the women are very able to understand that they have preferences, and they'll say you have to make 6 figures, you have to this, you have to that, you have to be 6 feet, or you have to be, you know, whatever it may be. But they can't wrap their heads around, for some reason, that body count issue does matter to guys. And I would agree with you that it does matter to guys. And I think it's just because it forces them to kind of look at the fact that they've already made a lot of mistakes. Because by 21, 22, if you've got a body count of 11, you're already kind of in a bad place. I mean, I hate to say it, I'm not saying women can't change. I think anyone can change and kind of realize, what was I doing? That can happen. But still, even if you do change for the better and a guy finds out, oh, your body count is 15, by the age of 20, they're still going to look at you and be like, I don't know about her. Like, why was she so easily able to like hop in and out of bed with so many people? Like, what it makes guys uncomfortable. And where you and I may differ a little bit is just, I oftentimes will tell the audience, like, I personally don't think high body count is necessarily good for anybody, because it just, to me, is like wasted time. I'd rather see guys who, get your time in the gym, like get your business together, get yourself together, turn yourself into the best possible version of yourself, get healthy, eat your good food, be financially stable. And I've seen a lot of guys fall down into a sinkhole chasing girls that they don't want a future with. They're enveloped in some type of hookup culture. They're hopping in and out of bed. Some people feel there's an energy exchange there. I don't know how I feel like I'm still on the fence with whether I feel that happens with everyone, but I do think, I think it can be a sinkhole for men in its own way too. And I don't know if you would agree with that. Maybe it hasn't been for you, but
listen, I talk about that on my show frequently. And I tell the guys, listen, the player life doesn't have a happy ending. Like, it's only like these Dan Bilzerians and these big, like Instagram celebrities, like you see living this like super player lifestyle, but it grows on you. It wears on you. And I always tell the guys, like, I tell them, get in, learn the fundamentals of dating so you can have the confidence to talk to the girls that you want to talk to go after the girls that you want to, and also to have the confidence to know that if things go bad with the woman and, maybe she doesn't cooperate with me anymore at some point in a relationship, she goes feral, I know I have enough of an abundance mentality that I can find another girl and replace her. Okay? Because the biggest problem right now in America is male thirst. That is the real pandemic. Male thirst in America. These dudes are so thirsty, and they make life for these new American chicks so easy and delude them. These women's delusions are coming from men validating them wherever they go, but they really can't see the validation is just simping in disguise, because these guys have nefarious purposes. They want to get in bed with them, right? And girls know this. Girls can tell when a guy is into them, and she can use him and manipulate him to get him to do things because she knows the guy likes her and she has no intention. Women do this all the time, and hey, that's female nature. That's your superpower. I would do it too, right? You know what I'm talking about, Jed. I'm not crazy over here.
I do. No, you're not crazy. You're not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
So,
and it's just gone over the top. Like, dude, these guys are simping at all time highs. And so that's why I tell these guys, you got to get out. As much as I was a wild child, you probably know, like, I was just out there just sleeping around, having fun, whatever. But I buckled down when I turned like 33, and I was just like, just want to get on the internet and start my entrepreneurial pursuits, build the masculine empowerment network, move forward with the Water Life dating brand. And that's what I've been doing. And I've turned and I've been helping guys out. And like, my philosophy, again, it's not just get girls. Like, it's behind me. It's money, muscles, game, frame. It's a life of excellence. It's a man with a backbone. It's a man who understands his value, and he's not afraid to tell someone no just because he feels guilty for standing up for himself. I'm putting a backbone in these, and I'm getting them employed. Like you saw, I'm getting these guys jobs, $100,000 plus.
Yeah.
I'm really good at what I do. So I tell them, though, but here's the thing, and this is something no women really understand. You guys have no idea how much we are plagued with the idea of having sex. Like, it just consumes us as men. It's what we are. And this frustrates guys when they don't have the proper tools to go out and talk to a girl. Because what game is just extremely high levels of social acuity. It's understanding how to dress well, how to present well, how to talk to people, and then, find out if a girl's interested in you. And if she is, take it to the next level consensually. You're both adults, and that's how you do it. But a lot of these guys just think internally, well, I'm not good enough, so I need to simp. I need to offer money. I need to offer services. I need to go some back backhanded, like indirect way, kind of sneaky game, if you will,
Right.
to get, because they just don't feel good enough. But I teach them how to get your stuff together, have a backbone, feel good about yourself. And then eventually I do tell them, you got to get out of the dating game. Staying in it too long is just a bad look. It's just not good.
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny because you mentioned, there are certain things that women aren't going to understand. Even if you're a woman who really enjoys sex, has a very healthy sex life, I still don't think that we can understand how often sex goes through the mind of a man. I mean, and I know because I am married now and I have these conversations with my husband, and it's stunning to me. I'm like, guys can have sex constantly. I mean, we are not wired that way. It's not like a constant, it's done. 15 minutes later, there is some satiation in our game where it's like, all right, I'm good for today. You guys, man, it's a different body. It's different hormones. It's different. If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.